All right, we're here, Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is the 49ers' first visit to this palace, and there is the retractable roof right behind me. I'm standing on the 49ers sideline less than 3 hours before kickoff. Remember, the 49ers were last in Atlanta in 2016, and that's back when the old Georgia Dome was the stadium here. This place opened in 2017, and it is a work of art. I'm gonna walk around all of the field here for you, then we'll probably take these steps behind me to give you a higher angle of what's going on. But you could see right behind me the big ring scoreboard. I believe that was the first of its kind, at least in American sports. It is nearly 400 yards long, and it surrounds that entire opening for the retractable roof. So this place obviously a big upgrade over the Georgia Dome, and for the 49ers, only Tevin Coleman has played here. He obviously used to play for the Falcons, and Kyle Shanahan hasn't even coached here, even though he was with the Falcons before, because he left after 2016, joined the 49ers in 2017. So when the 49ers last played here and they got their asses kicked by the Falcons in 2016, that was at the Georgia Dome. It was next door to here. But now we are in this Shrine to Football Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So let's give you guys the tour. The typical walkthrough. This is the 49ers sideline. The equipment boxes have made their way all the way from West Virginia, I'm guessing. Or they, some of this stuff is game day stuff. It probably came here straight from Charlotte. Didn't even have to make the trip up to the Greenbrier. It is a beautiful day outside, but we will be inside.
I thought it changed back every game, but it does not.
All the coaches' headsets, and notice that printer's now on the sideline. We take our little lap around. And then they have these really, really nice field suites. This reminds me a lot of Dallas Stadium with the Cowboys. Levi's has got a little bit of this, but you can't really, they have the ledge, and they have, you can put your beers here, and they have the clubs back here, but here they have these individual suites, such as this one up here, which is super nice. And yes, it is turf. We've been talking about that all week, the artificial turf. Say hi to Greg Papa. I'm doing our stadium tour for YouTube. You are? I don't know. I just came in from Nashville this morning.
You're way too well dressed,
Yeah.
brother.
Nah, I got the white shoes on today. Doing great. I do.
Sweet, isn't it?
It is sweet. Yeah, I do one of these live for,
They could open the
for
roof.
every game. They are?
Yeah.
I heard
in
it
the
takes.
middle where the Oculus is,
Yeah.
it's gonna all open up.
Well, it's perfect weather today. It's what I think.
warm,
It's
though.
going to be 82. They said, yeah.
Humidity.
But I guess it'll be a little cooler
what
inside
it does
here.
is
So.
it creates some weird sun glare coming through there.
Yeah, I've seen that on TV.
I think our sideline gets blasted.
Nah, that's probably why they're doing it.
No question. Competitive edge.
So my tradition is every new stadium I go to, I walk up to the top nosebleed seat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I sent you a picture from Chicago last year. It was obstructive view.
I remember.
Whoever bought that ticket only saw one red zone.
Yeah. When are you going up? Where are you gonna go to that? Up there?
Yeah.
Go to the American
I think
flag?
I'll go to that one because then you could see the skyline. You get a good picture. I could just take these steps right up. But
It's pretty over there.
you have a prediction today?
49ers win.
I say 26-24.
Ooh, that close?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Field goal at the end?
I thought they're gonna win by 3 touchdowns last week, and they did. I thought that was a blowout written all over it. Today, I think no Bosa.
26-24?
I think.
I don't think that close.
All right, you think 2 touchdowns?
31-10.
3 touchdowns again. All right, you guys heard it. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Be good.
Take care.
Have a good tour.
All right, we're gonna head up. Why don't we take these? Let's go back by Shanahan's headset. Here are all the headsets. Getting all the telecom stuff worked out. No players here on the field yet, so nothing really to show you. It was nice to run into Greg there. You think they're gonna let me? Yeah, I think they'll let me through here. Go up these steps. Take a look at one of these club levels. The Delta 360 Club. That is sweet. And this is their view. So you guys are gonna be here for my pregame workout as we climb all the way to the top. May have to be an elevator ride though here at some point. If there's an elevator ride, I'm not sure if I can stay live. Plus, you can't, I guess you could only access these seats via the club. Well, maybe if I go down through here. So you can't get there through the concourse level. It's gonna create a little bit of an issue. This is my life in new stadiums. I just get lost. I don't know where to go. So this is the Delta Club, like right beneath me. Maybe if I go through there, I can find an elevator to go up because I'm trying to get to the very top row to give you guys the view of the whole stadium. Well, you can only judge a stadium by its worst seats. Now, speaking of the roof right here, they're gonna open it today. That's what Greg Papa just let us know. That is above me, and then there's the big ring scoreboard. So you guys tell me, which way should I go? Should I go through this tunnel right here? Because it looks like I have a dead end. See, if I walk up there, I can't get to the concourse. I'd have to hop the wall. So it isn't easy in these parts. These new stadiums, it's like a labyrinth. All right, they want me to go tunnel. So if we're gonna go tunnel, I'm gonna flip the camera around. We'll say bye to the field for now. I'm gonna go tunnel. Check it out. We're back in the club. But maybe we could get to the elevator this way. Yeah, I think I could find the elevator here as we go through the club. I don't think you guys want to see me, so I'm just gonna flip the camera back over this way. Pre-game meal for people. Oh, here's their soccer club's locker room, Atlanta United. Look what you stumble into here. It's pretty sweet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the elevator. I think I'll probably lose you guys in the elevator when we go straight up. And when we get to the elevator, we will be able to get to the top. Maybe I do, oh, escalators right here. This is probably it. We'll take the escalators. This is cool. This place is huge. It is the house that Tevin Coleman built. I'm sure he's excited to play here today. Good Wi-Fi in here too. Only reason I'm not walking up the steps right now is because I'd get out of breath, and when you're out of breath on the YouTube video, it gets a little bit difficult. But Atlanta Airport this morning, long escalators. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta today, still in the morning, long escalators. Not a lot of elevation change in this city is natural, but they do have some man-made elevation change. Some tall buildings in Atlanta, some skyscrapers. Oh, here we go. We got the high school football helmets from the entire state of Georgia. Check this out. This is sweet. Off the escalator, flip around here. Those are all the high school football helmets from the state of Georgia. So Charlie Werner's high school, 49ers tight end, is going to be on there. I don't know what his high school football helmet looks like though. I know Seattle has one of these installations in their stadium. And I think another stadium does too, but this one is something else. Here we have the homegrown NFL legends. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence's high schools in Georgia as well. From the 50s to the 70s to the 80s. Garrisonhurst, there he is. Lincoln County High School, Garrisonhurst. There's Jesse Tuggle rushing against Joe Montana, former Falcons rusher. Calvin Johnson from Georgia. I mean, they've got a hell of a tradition here. Grady Jarrett, Rockdale County High School. He's going to be a key for the 49ers to stop in this game. He's playing for his hometown team. Nick Chubb obviously went to Georgia. There's Trevor Lawrence, Cartersville High School. Charlie Werner is not up on this board yet, but maybe he can earn that. Tommy Hart, former 49er. This is a hell of a display. Again, every single high school football helmet from the state of Georgia in here. And I spy an escalator that's going to take us much further up as we make our way from field level here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium all the way to the very top seat in the entire house. You heard my prediction, 26-24. You heard Greg Papa's prediction, 31-10 49ers. No Bosa for the 49ers today. I think it's going to have to be an offense-driven victory. The Falcons don't have a good defense, though, and that is very key to remember. Number 27 DVOA for the Falcons on the defensive side of the ball. They love to run the football, which is something that should concern the 49ers. You don't have Bosa, you don't have Armstead, you don't have Kinlaw, who just went on IR yesterday. So you can't let the Falcons grab control of this football game with the run game, because that allows them to avoid the 49ers pass rush, which should still be potent with Amenahu, Senzamebucon, Drake Jackson, those guys. But if the 49ers, oh my God, you guys should see how many 49ers fans are lined up. Hold on, change the subject. You see that? Those are fans lined up to get in. It's all red. I don't see any Falcons fans in those lines. It's all 49ers fans outside waiting to get into Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I guess I see a few black jerseys. I see a black 21 Deion Sanders jersey. But I see mainly 10, 97, 52, 85s, all in red. 49ers jerseys. Here, we could take one more look for you guys. There you go. That's all Niners fans with a couple Falcons jerseys smattered in there. I mean, we're talking 90% waiting to get in here early. Now, I know that 49ers fans love to get into the stadium early, so that's nothing new, but I do expect there to be over 50% 49ers fans here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium today. All right, so when you take that escalator up, this is the level that we've now reached. We're not at the very top yet. But we're on our way. And I think I see another escalator that will take us the distance. And at some point I'm gonna have to walk upstairs, but we'll deal with it. Great views here. Very good views in the stadium. This is gonna do it. We have our escalator to take us the rest of the way up to the nosebleeds here in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Place is still gleaming. It opened a few years ago, but it still looks new. Guys, get the view of the ride up here. See back down the lines. I'm probably going to open up the gates fairly soon for fans. Lost track of time. They have a lot of art in this stadium. Here's the dog pile referee mural. That's kind of funny, actually. All right. We have reached the 300 level of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Let's walk up here. Let's see what the view is like, and let's see how many stairs we're gonna have to climb to make it to the very top. All right, you guys ready? Here it is. Oh boy. We still have a little bit of a ways to go. It's gonna get steep here. Now, I think I'm gonna go to this side over here because I'm gonna get a view of the Atlanta skyline over here, even though it's really bright, but I think we'll get our best photo opportunity from that side. So why don't I walk back into the concourse area. We got us gated off here at a lot of spots, so we have to be a little bit more strategic about this. So we're gonna walk into the concourse area here, walk around to that end zone level, and then we'll make it up to the very top. This is our nosebleed tour. Those of you who are just joining, I started this thing on the field here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so you could rewind this or watch it after it uploads. Wi-Fi update is that the Wi-Fi's been good throughout the whole stadium, even when I'm taking the escalators. I didn't even have to take an elevator to get from the bottom to the very top, which I think is commendable. Easy to get around, good sight lines everywhere, and we're probably in that end zone area now. Let's see, maybe I walk this way and we'll check it out. Yep, I see that big window is there. They didn't include an upper deck in that area so you could see downtown Atlanta. And this is gonna do it for us. This is gonna be great. We're gonna make it all the way up here. So first we're gonna cross. Make it across these seats. It's gonna be loud here today. They're gonna open that roof, by the way. Here, while we're here, that ring scoreboard, that thing is nearly 400 yards long if you stretched it out of the circle that it's in. I believe it was the first of its kind in American sports. So this ring scoreboard, you can watch the game on there from these seats, and these are pretty good seats. Now we'll see how good the seats are once we make it all the way to the top. That is the next part of our journey. All right, I'll flip the camera.
Check.
And make it all the way here. I think those top seats are closed, the black ones in front of me. Looks like those are just extra seats. Yeah, extra seats in case they want to up the capacity. Probably don't need to do it for this game. Look at me. This is my workout all the way to the top of the stadium. Staying in shape, staying live, and we've made it. This is as high up as I'm going to be able to go. Nosebleeds of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Maybe theoretically you could get a little bit higher on the sides, right, down the sidelines, but that's the window through which you could see Atlanta. Now I know it's really bright right now. Maybe if I flip the camera around, we can work on the colors for you. There you go. You can see the city through there. Skyline shot, field shot. Awesome. And then these are extra seats just in case they need to boost capacity, but it looks like they won't be using those in this game today. Top of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. All right, so I'm gonna go back down to the field. I just like to do these little tours for you guys, so you can get a feel of where the 49ers are playing today. This is the 49ers' first time in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Opened in 2017. 49ers' most recent trip prior to this game to Atlanta was in 2016 at the old Georgia Dome. Also, Kyle Shanahan's first time coaching in this stadium since he was the Falcons' offensive coordinator back in 2016, but then took the 49ers job in 2017. So Shanahan has only coached in the Georgia Dome. The only 49ers player to have played in this stadium is Tevin Coleman. So maybe Tevin Coleman has a big game. But yeah, thanks for all your appreciation. These take a lot out of me physically as well. I mean, I gotta walk up a lot of steps to get to spots like this, and I have to do it all while I'm holding the camera. So hopefully you appreciate it. You know what's kind of cool is how those stands right here, you know, they leave a little bit of a gap. I guess it's to be able to see the city, but it's not symmetrical, right? And that's like, I think they make it look like the Falcons logo, like that falcon and the wings flapping. Really neat stuff that you don't notice on TV, but you can see when you walk around this place. And then obviously it is artificial turf down on the field, probably a part of the reason why Nick Bosa will not be playing tonight. Flip this back around, you can see the temporary seats. They have some on both sides. There's some temporary seats way over there at the top that are kind of like these ones behind me. So they can expand the capacity here, probably by maybe 1,000 or 2 if they want to, but won't be needed in this game today. I want to take a picture from here. Let me be right back. If you guys are online right now watching this, I don't want to end the live, but let me take a photo. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Did that cut out for a second? I'm guessing that it did. I wanted to take a photo from where I was at. And you know, since so many of you are online, so many of you like watching these, well, I promised I'd go to the very top seat in the stadium, the very top nosebleed, and I haven't done that yet. So I'm committed to my job, committed to the viewers. We're gonna make it to the top row here, because we do what we say that we're gonna do. We follow through, and the top row is gonna be up here above the 50. I have it in the camera view right now. We're gonna walk to there. That's as high as we can get in this stadium, and we'll see what the view looks like from there. So I'm not signing off just yet. I'm making the walk here through Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We could talk a little bit while we're at the nosebleed level of this stadium about the game today. Grady Jarrett, I think that's the key for the 49ers. Neutralize him. If you do, then I think you've neutralized essentially the Atlanta defense. This is the number 27 ranked defense in the NFL. Teams have been able to score and move the ball against these guys, but Grady Jarrett has created problems for the 49ers before. In 2019, he had 6 pressures against the 49ers, and the Falcons upset San Francisco. In 2021, Grady Jarrett had only 2 pressures, and the 49ers worked the Falcons. So as the neutralization of Grady Jarrett goes, so will the 49ers offense against this Atlanta defense. On the other side of the ball, Atlanta loves to run it. They run at the second highest clip in the NFL based on expectation. It doesn't matter that they don't have Cordarrelle Patterson. They're still going to try to run it. They may not be as good at running it, but they do have a kind of a by committee, positionless skill position approach to where Arthur Smith, he's the second-year head coach. He wants to establish that running game. Like Shanahan, he wants to control the clock. He wants to control play count. And the 49ers run defense is weakened. 49ers are missing 3 top defensive linemen: Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw. That means that there might be an opening for a good Atlanta offensive line. I like Atlanta's offensive line. 49ers are going to have to toughen up, show up with their depth. D'Amico Ryan's going to have a good game as far as calling some blitzes, but I think the 49ers' best defense in this one might be their offense. That was the case in the second half against Carolina last week, and I think the 49ers' offense will have to drive the ship here for the 49ers in this game, with the defense a little bit beleaguered, maybe significantly beleaguered, and Atlanta being a good running team. All right, that's my prognosis for the game, my prediction. I'll share in a little bit again, but I'm working my way toward where we need to be. Yeah, you do have to watch out for that Mariota RPO. Mariota does have the ability to run. We're almost at the highest level of the stadium. So why don't we take the new white shoes and make it all the way up here. So these are the extra seats that obviously will not be accessible in this game. This is the view from the top seat in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And we will reach the 50-yard line in just 2 seconds. Here we are at the 50. This is what it looks like, guys. I don't think they're bad seats at all. You're high up, but they're not bad seats, and you still have a ways to go before you hit the ceiling. If I walk this way, maybe we'll get a little view of the Atlanta skyline, and we can end the show there. Yeah, I got the white shoes, everybody. There they are. How to go with the fresh white shoes for this game. So my prediction for this one is 49ers 26, Falcons 24. I know Greg Papa talked a little bit earlier. He disagreed with me. He thought it'd be 31-10 49ers. I think this is going to be a little bit more of a dogfight because they don't have Bosa, because Atlanta is going to be kind of circling this game as, you know, a chance to make a stand at home, and because Atlanta can run the football and the 49ers are down those defensive linemen. For all those reasons, I think this one will be a little bit more of a nail biter. Last week I was right. This week I might be wrong. That's how it goes with predictions. NFL can be predictable to a degree, but unpredictable in a lot of other ways. So only select seats here have cup holders at the very top. Oh, no, never mind, sorry. This is a cool attention to detail that they have because they needed to add as many seats as possible. All of these seats have cup holders underneath them, but the ones on top of the row, because there's no seat in front of them, have a cup holder right here. So 3 cup holders, stairs down, pretty steep, and you keep on walking. So look back at it, you can see 3 cup holders, and the only cup holder seats are at the very top. I think that's a neat touch here at Mercedes-Benz. That's only top row stuff, and it's the kind of stuff that you only see on this channel, right? You got to make it all the way up to the top row to notice where the cup holders in a stadium are. So we're getting closer to the window. That's where we're going to end the show. And I think I'm running out of real estate here. I got to go down a row. Those of you just joining, I was on the field. I started way down there on the show. 27 minutes later, I'm way up here. What a journey it's been. Music is now starting. And I think with that, we're going to call it. Can't really see Atlanta anyway over there. Everybody, thanks for joining. We'll talk to you all soon. It's been fun.